Toprak Razgatlioglu, world champion Toprak Razgatlioglu.
Toprak Razgatlioglu delivers BMW their first Superbike World Championship.
Thank you for speaking to TR2 World. Let's start with that name, Toprak Razgatlioglu. In your career, how weird has it been for other people, other journalists, to be able to pronounce that name?
For journalists, I think it's a little bit difficult because Toprak is easy, but my surname is very difficult. And when I'm started racing in Superbike, this organization is Dorna. Always they say, Razgatlioglu, Razgatlioglu. I say to everyone, why you say Razgatlioglu? Toprak is easy. Why you don't say only Toprak? But everyone is say, we need to say the surname. And after everyone, the learning, this is good because everyone easy to say Razgatlioglu.
Definitely, even for Turkish fans, it's a little tough to say it as well. But for your name is quite unique in that sense. And your career is turning into a quite unique career as well, right? You're the first rider BMW champion in Superbike. How does that feel to be a part of that?
Yeah, this one is very incredible for me because for me it's not easy decision because this bike is a never winning bike and no one believe BMW brand. But I'm signed with BMW. Everyone speak about my career because everyone say your career is finished and this is not a good decision. But now we are the world champion. I'm generally very happy. Still I'm very busy because the season is finished, but I'm going to the many interviews. But this is part of my job,
People watching from home, they're used to seeing champions celebrate. You had a very unique celebration. But for you, we like to ask our athletes how it felt when you won the championship at Jerez. How did it feel when you crossed the line? Can you just bring us back to that moment of winning the championship again?
This is not easy to explain. You need to... you need to feel this, but I'm not easy to explain this. But just I know, when I'm signed with BMW, I need to show something for the peoples because everyone speak about my career. I need to show something. I need to win with this bike. I need to make a podium. This one is for me is very important. I'm just focused this, but also I'm feeling a little bit pressure before the start the season. But when I'm start to make a podium, also do some winning, I'm getting more relaxed because normally, if I'm not win, I'm just finish the podium. This is also enough for everyone. Sure. But I make many wins, especially 13 wins on the row, and this one is incredible. I don't need to get the title after 13 wins.
Definitely. There's this saying, be afraid of old men in a young person's game. I'm not saying you're old, you're 28 years old, obviously.
Yeah, I'm feeling old at 28.
Unfortunately, but with more age, you gain more experience and the mental side improves, right? My next question is going to be about that crash in France at Magny-Cours.
Toprak down, but
13 wins in a row at that point. You're still pushing to the limit.
Always,
of course. Even before the crash, even after the crash. How did it feel as an athlete to be able to win 13 in a row and not even, your competitors couldn't beat you on the track? It was a wall that beat you. How did that make you feel in terms of your accomplishments, your success?
This is a very good question. Also, I need to explain something. After the crash, I understand almost the end of the season. You don't need to pushing hard. Almost you are the world champion. Also, you need just some nice, it's good the point for the championship. But the last races, you don't need to pushing 100%. I understand this. And after the crash, I'm really scared. Last time I'm go to the tire hole, but when I'm go to the hospital, I understand this is impossible this weekend riding. But I'm started thinking, the championship is gone. I need to come back very quickly. I'm just thinking this. And after I moved to Austria, Red Bull APC, and I stayed 2-3 weeks there. And after also mental side, I feeling much better there. And especially after the big crash, I come back strong and we get the title. This is an incredible story in my life.
I mean, it's a pity that you crashed, but looking back, it almost makes your story even better this season, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. My next question, I want to talk about the future beyond, Superbike 2024. Now, we've been listening to your interviews, right? You've been saying that you still have a contract for next year and you don't know when you're going to go to MotoGP, but that is the goal, right? The be-all, end-all goal. I want to ask, what makes MotoGP for you so special? Why do you want to take that next step? Is it for the legend of Toprak Razgatlioglu that you want to go above Superbike?
Now I'm very happy in the Superbike paddock. Everyone say the Turkish star, El Turco, That's nice, but I have a dream also for the MotoGP. After the next year, I have a plan GP, but I need a good contract. I don't have a dream, I'm a first Turkish MotoGP rider. This is not my dream. My dream, when I go to the MotoGP, some podium, winning, I hope this is the biggest dream for me, the MotoGP World Champion. This is the dream, but we will see the future, especially next year, and maybe 4 or 5 months later, I think starting talking to some teams, maybe also the MotoGP side. But my age also next year, 29, I'm almost the limit, and my feeling is the limit. But if 2026, if I am not to go to the MotoGP, I have a different plan. Okay. Because before any rider, not get the 3 different brands the world title. If I'm staying in the Superbike paddock again, but my biggest target, MotoGP.
We have to talk about Kenan Sofuoglu, your mentor, more than a mentor probably.
Yes.
How has his presence been helping you in your career?
When I'm starting the motorcycle life with my father also very famous in Turkey, everyone know, Tek Arif, but this nickname for the English side, One Wheel Arif, is a little bit different, but when I'm, starting my career is getting more professional, this time is Kenan Sofuoglu helping a lot. And we are always did the training together and we go to the race together. Now he's like my brother. The important one, he's a really legend because 5-time world champion. And I say, if you say, I believe you, for me everything is okay. I'm ready to ride the BMW. And now also we are always together and every day together. And he's a very funny guy, but we are always enjoying, especially on the track. Still he is riding, and he's very strong, and mental side very strong also. But I'm very happy, working with the Kenan Sofuoglu.
And his son is becoming popular too, right?
Yeah, the Zayn is incredible. He's still 5 years old, but he ride, everything. I'm scared, but. If he's come to maybe 20 years old, I think my career is finished. I'm lucky, no problem.
Well, from Zayn, let's talk about the new generation, the next generation of Turkish motorsports enthusiasts. How have you seen motorcycle racing change in Türkiye from the Kenan Sofuoglus of a decade ago to you right now, and including even Deniz from Moto2? Yeah,
and now it's getting better because we are finished all races, the podium and winning. Everyone see the new post and some interviews, and we are very lucky. But the Kenan Sofuoglu time, he's always alone. That's not easy. But now also the Turkey, everyone now know the motorsport. But we need more. Not everything football. We need to understand this. But the football is very famous in Turkey, but I'm not thinking a lot this. I'm just try to my best always because the Turkish flag is very important for me. So we talked about how you and Kenan Sofuoglu helped, Turkish sports, Turkish motorcycle racing. How has Red Bull helped you in this journey? The Red Bull is everywhere in my life because if you crash, Red Bull always with you. And especially, after the big crash in France, when I'm go to the Austria, this Red Bull APC, if I'm not in the Red Bull family, I think I'm not possible come back quickly to race.
3 weeks, was it? How long was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think I'm not get the title this year if I'm not in the Red Bull family. And now this year 10 years with the Red Bull. I hope many 10 years. And I'm generally very happy working with the Red Bull.
And let's go back to the Turkish flag stuff. My last question is, what keeps you coming back to the bike? Is it the power you feel? Is it the winning? Is it being able to fly the Turkish flag high? What's your main motivating factor?
The motivated, I'm always enjoy when I'm ride the bike. This is incredible for me. But when I go to the race, especially, for me is the biggest important, the flag. I'm finish the race sometimes second position and third position. I'm not get the flag, this position. But when I'm winning, I'm always get my flag because I'm really excited when I'm get the flag after the win. I'm really enjoying on the race, but this is my life, I'm a racer. And I don't know, maybe 10 years more riding the bike after retired, but I have 10 years. I hope not a big crash, but we will see. In general, I am very happy on the bike, and I hope many we get the world title.
Hopefully. Toprak Razgatlioglu, two-time world champion Toprak Razgatlioglu. Thank you for speaking.
Thank you very much.